Hey folks, Jarek here. It's finally the end of 2024 and it's time to show the best fossil finds that I managed to snatch into my personal collection. This year I managed to rack a little bit less fossil hunts under my belt due to lack of time, home building and other personal matter got in the way. Nonetheless, we did find some great stuff and managed to contribute to the science with the amber discoveries. The fossil hunting season started in the spring in my favorite spot in Lithuania, the Red Clay Quarry with the Jurassic sedimentary deposits.
Yes, a few more hits, and this was the first ammonite, and look, there's second one in here, and looks like it will have some color. Yeah, this is prep piece. First one, good piece to take home. Here it is. Oh, there's crack. What is this? Wait a second. Look at this. This is mental. There we go, complete ammonite. Medium sized. Well, maybe small, but I say medium. It's an ammonite, but it's cracked already, and yeah, there's empty middle. Yeah, one did contain an ammonite. Tomek is dancing. Yes, it seems very preppable and it looks complete. Medium sized, not small one. Sweet. No colors, but yeah, it's a very nice one.
And of course, right after the hunt I did prep all the ammonites I managed to find that day. I value every single one, even the tiniest ones, because in Lithuania they are hard to come by. This is the tiny one I'm talking about. Tiny but absolutely adorable and perfectly preserved Cosmoceras ammonite specimen. Little ones also should get some love because these specimens are 140 million years old from the Jurassic period, treasures from the ancient times. Also, I had a big Jurassic block with sticking out ammonite in it. For around 2 years I did not touch it because I suspected that the specimen was not complete. However, this year I finally invested some time into that bigger block and, as expected, the big ammonite was not complete. Just a piece of the keel, but with magnificent rainbow colors. Even as not complete piece it turned out quite interesting, enough for me to keep it. It just shows some of the fossils simply are not complete and we should value the complete ones even more. But together in that block I found few smaller iridescent ammonites and one medium one, without colors but with beautiful calcified middle that shines light through it. As every single year, at least once I do visit one of Lithuania's biggest lakes to find some belemnites. Fossils are scarce in Lithuania. During the last ice age, the glaciers swept across our lands, burying all native fossil deposits deep under the ground, which doesn't really help to find some good stuff. But it also did bring glacial erratics, such as these Jurassic belemnites, that I look for in that lake. That day I found 4 bigger ones and some remains of Orthoceras fossils together with corals and other stuff. This was also the year when I found my first echinoid fossil in Lithuania. I did visit random sand quarry. Not many fossils were harvested that day, with exception of the echinoid, which I'm really happy about.
Is this echinoid? I think it's echinoid. The shape is right. Yeah, too bad it stumbled, almost no patterns. But this is echinoid. Sweet. Holy moly, the first one from Lithuania.
Shortly after previous sand quarry, I visited one more, where I found while common fossil, but uniquely preserved. A bunch of brachiopods in matrix. The catch is, they are fossilized in quartzite and shines under the sunlight.
Just the mollusks. Maybe we can prep it and have a block of colorful mollusks. That would be awesome. Like these two, there is one, there is some more, maybe there is even more. This whole block I will take home. Hopefully it will be worth it. Nice.
As you might have guessed, I did prep this block, and future spoiler, it was worth it, at least in my personal opinion. Grey, golden and red colors on the shell plus quartzite shine made it a respectable display piece.
Oh, you see, when there is little bit blurry image, they shine a lot more.
Then, once more, I did return to the region where the Lithuanian ammonites comes from. But instead of visiting the red clay quarry again, I decided to capitalize on farmers' efforts from that region. I was driving on the roads near big farm fields looking for a bunch of rocks stuck together. Each year new rocks pop from the underground to the surface on those fields, and each year farmers are removing these rocks from the fields and stack them in piles. So the plan was find these stacked rocks and look for fossils in them. There was a mix of material. We found some Jurassic stuff, same as in the red clay quarry, but additionally there was blocks from the Ordovician and Silurian periods. We were hoping for the Jurassic ammonites, but the best find that day was Ordovician Orthoceras cluster. Very lucky find.
One of the last locations before going to quarry, mostly granite, but we found first of all one more Jurassic concretion, and we found Orthoceras fossil, but it's broken. It ends in here, and probably nothing else. But we will smack it from the side to see, maybe there's more complete one inside through the crack. Okay. Wow. There is one, some sort of bivalves. There is one. God damn. Interesting turn of events. One more. This one is, I think this one is nice. I will take this one. But dudes, look at this fucking monster. God, it's so fat. We will take this for preparation. This is giant. Oh my god. This is gonna be a preparation project for me.
And I prepped it right after. Inside was one medium-sized Orthoceras, fully complete, very cool one. Few not complete ones, and the fat monster one was also not complete, unfortunately, but there was a nice gastropod in the mix. Overall, very cool piece, for Lithuanian standards probably museum grade one. It will look magnificent in my future mini museum. The next hunt was an occasional one, because it happened during vacations in Latvia. I went to chill and relax to the Baltic Sea during the summer for a few days, but the beach where we rented the apartment was filled with rocks. There was a bunch of Silurian corals, some very nice ones, just laying on the beach. But other than corals, I found very cool Ordovician sponge, some other cool bryozoans, and a piece of fossilized bone that belonged to the alpha predator during the Devonian period, the armored fish called Lacodermite.
Sarcinola, also top-bullet coral from the same period, looks very different. Nice beach candy, and I want more. Yeah, first Velocitus chain coral, tablet coral from the Ordovician period, over 400 million years, very beach polish, but it's very nice specimen, beautiful. And yeah, let's find more stuff. I was sifting through the smallest pebbles, and this one came out. To be honest, looks like just like a rock, but I saw some Ordovician sponges that looks just like this one with holes everywhere, and it has this nice coloration. This one tried to hide from me. Nice structure. Ooh, very articulated. This one is also bryozoan, and I believe this one is called Diplotripa, a colonial bryozoan. Too bad it's broken, but I have few complete specimens in home. Either way, this one looks kinda cool. Look at this, it's a face, a skull. Wow, what the fuck? I think I found something freaking amazing. Yeah, it looks just like a rock. I have no idea why I even tried to take it. I believe this is a bone. Yeah, this is for sure a bone. Very interesting structure. Just a broken piece of bone, but it's fully fossilized. I did try to knock it. Hear the sound? Rock sound, so it's fully fossilized bone.
That bone was identified to belong to Placodermite, the armored fish from the Devonian. But the species is impossible to identify from broken fragment, and these are the rest of the candies from the Latvia. And the very next trip was the opposite of the Latvian one. While Latvian fossil hunt was bonus for me, this next trip in Poland was organized and prepared for. 3 days of camping and fossil hunting in the wild, looking for Cretaceous fossil and Cretaceous shark teeth. Biggest trip of 2024 by far.
First thingy in the sand, either small snail or maybe a small nautilus. Yeah, could be either one. We will keep it and prep it at home. Prep is not needed. It is a snail. Yeah, just did pop off. There we go, look how nice it is. Beautiful. Ammonite. There we go. Hello. Nice, dude. Little bit of cleaning up, it's gonna be a candy, dude. Wow, very nice. Oh, I hope there's something under it. Okay, that's enough. Ooh. Oh boy. Imprint of ammonite. The ammonite. Yeah, we'll try to make it smaller and take home.
In the first day, we snatched some ammonites in matrix and some gastropods, but this next day was dedicated to the shark teeth sifting. It was autumn, so the soil was a bit wet, not ideal for sifting without the river or something, but in 6 hours we found a few shark teeth, some were complete and perfect.
Oh my god, I can't speak, I can't speak, I'm so happy because I found one more teeth and this one is perfect. Look at this. Oh my god. Enamel is intact. 66 million years old. Perfect, complete shark teeth. Look at that. Heck yeah. We are getting very lucky. There it is. They're getting smaller and smaller. Black root, very beautiful. Heck yeah.
And while focusing on the shark teeth, we also found a bunch of belemnites, so now hunting in the lake in the hopes for belemnites could be a bit less exciting for me, but that's a good problem to have.
Holy shit. What the fourth one? Wow. It's perfect. If this would be belemnite hunting, this would be a huge success, dudes.
And then in the last day we found few more ammonites, few more gastropods and cool cretaceous coral.
Tough work, boys. Here is something more interesting. I think this is a cretaceous coral and some gastropod on the side. Looks quite cool. Is the coral? Yeah, this one is a keeper. Nice.
All the finds from that trip got prepped one by one. They were in chalk, so an easy and fast preparations. And all of those fossils are now served as decorations in my home, while my mini museum is not yet ready. In December, I went to the Baltic Sea after the storm to look for amber, but while I've been at the sea, the waves were still too strong and I didn't manage to find the spot where amber would be washed out. It was bad timing and too soon, but I did find a few stray pieces between the rocks. That's better than nothing. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, while looking through 4 kilograms of raw Baltic amber, I found number of insects trapped in that ancient resin. And one piece stood out in particular. It was an adult cockroach. While trying to identify the species, turned out that it's potentially could be a new undescribed species, so I did send the specimen to the cockroach expert Dr. Warshansky, who did describe it as a new species, and I've got to name it. It's called Ectobius amberscapus. We also did polish quite a few pieces of amber this year, some jewelry grade and some with insect fossils. And also did make a bunch of macro photos for different insects that are stuck in the amber. Hopefully you will enjoy these macro shots. And yep, that's it for the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it and will stick with me for yet another year where I will hopefully find some good stuff again. I wish you all Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel and my passion. Bye!